Namaste. In this video, we are going to talk about Revati Nakshatra, Padas, symbol, and more. So keep watching. Namaste and welcome to Pramanic Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani. If you want to learn Vedic Astrology without spending thousands of dollars on Vedic Astrology online courses, and even if you have no prior background to Vedic Astrology, I'm conducting a 33 days Vedic Astrology Bootcamp, which you can start at your own pace. You can go and start your journey anytime. Link is in the description section. I'm waiting for you on the other side. Revati Nakshatra. Revati Nakshatra, let's talk about this. The range of the name Revati Nakshatra is from 16 degrees 40 minutes of the Pisces sign to the 30 degrees of the Pisces sign. It is Dasha ruled by Mercury. And the deity of this nakshatra is Pushan. We'll talk about that later in this video. Next is the symbolism of this nakshatra. The symbolism of this nakshatra is about the mridanga or drum and the fish. Okay, so these are the three or the two symbolism of this nakshatra. Now, let us talk about all these points and more one by one. Revati Nakshatra is the last nakshatra. It signifies wealth. The nakshatra which is at the end of the zodiacs or at the end of this trail, there is no end because it is the circle, but we have to use these words. Okay, so just be with me. Now, it is about wealth. Revati literally means wealth. And it also means one who is transcending to the other world in a way. But more than anything else, Revati Nakshatra represents wealth. All sorts of wealth can be seen with Revati Nakshatra. Its ruler, Dasha ruler is Mercury. It is the nakshatra of gathering, collection, wealth, resources, and sensitivity. It has the greatest social capabilities than any other nakshatra. Most of the Revati Nakshatra natives have a great upbringing during their childhood. They are from wealthy families usually. Okay, because this nakshatra shows your karma that you will have great resources at your disposal even during your initial days of life. Like when you're born, you're not earning money, right? Still you're getting taken care of by the universe by putting you in a wealthy family. So Revati Nakshatra is about wealth, sensitivity, social capabilities. More than that, so the Revati Nakshatra loves to help people. If there is one quality which I can rely upon in the Revati native is the helping nature. These guys have a healthy body, and more than that, these people are ready to help others. On a lower plane, they tend to do it excessively, and anything in excess is poison. So they don't really have their own life once they start helping others. They just forget about themselves. What is their path in life? Revati Nakshatra is also about your path. We always talk about moksha, enlightenment, the last journey, but any kind of journeys can be seen with the Revati Nakshatra. Let's talk about the deity of the Revati Nakshatra. Deity for the Revati Nakshatra is Pushan. Okay, it is a sun god, but it is more of a nurturing sun god. It is not a fiery sun god, but it is a nourishing sun god, which helps everybody in the path, just like street lights, just like the guiding lights on the streets or even oceans. These guys help others, lead others to reach to their ultimate goal. In a way, these are the spiritual leaders, I would say. Okay, these people help other people to reach their goal. These people work as the lamps or the street lights on the path of other people. I've seen many people with the Revati Nakshatra is always helping others to get what they want in life. So the Pushan, there is a story about the Pushan wherein Rudra is breaking the teeth of Pushan. Okay, so he's not able to eat the food. So oftentimes Pushan is offered with the curd or milk. Due to the deity Pushan, the Revati Nakshatra is very good for traveling. These nakshatra is considered as one of the best nakshatras. The safe travels can be seen with these nakshatras. Okay, and travel any kind of, we are talking about the moksha, the ultimate journey, or at least the exit from this loka, this mrityu loka, into some other loka. Pushan will guide you even in those lokas. Your journey, he will take care that you have started your journey and have reached your destination. That's Pushan. This nakshatra has a great quality of collection or gathering of things. This, this is like your ultimate karmas are gathered and you are sent to the final journey out of this world into some other loka. And Lord Vishnu takes care of this journey. Okay, so whatever you're doing in this lifetime is ultimately taken care of by Lord Vishnu, and he is guiding us on to the other lokas. Okay, but remember, the Vishnu is husband of Lakshmi, which is the goddess of wealth. Okay, so all in all, this nakshatra is about the final journey. All journeys, leadership in path, and all kinds of path can be seen with this. The key word for this is path, I would say. Okay, and light. Okay, next is the symbolism of this nakshatra. This nakshatra has a symbolism of drum or mridanga, fishes. Don't confuse this mridanga with the drum of the Dhanishta or the damru of the Dhanishta. Damru is something different and mridanga is something different. Or the drums of the Revati are altogether different than that of Dhanishta. But Dhanishta is also the nakshatra related to wealth, and Revati is also connected with wealth. Okay, and both of them have the symbolism of drum. But more than that, another symbolism of the Revati nakshatra is the fish. So it is, we know that Pisces is the sign of duality, and that it has the 12th house significations as well. But more than that, fish is also traveling in the sea. Okay, but we don't see his path like we see on the roads, but he has a path. Again, the keyword path has come. Another important signification of this nakshatra is this nakshatra falls completely into the sign of Pisces. Okay, if you look at all other nakshatras, very few nakshatras are in a complete sign. But this nakshatra starts with the 16 degrees 40 minutes of Pisces and into the 30 degrees of the Pisces. This nakshatra has 4 padas. First pada ranges from 16 degrees 40 minutes of Pisces to the 20 degrees of the Pisces. First pada is ruled by Sagittarius sign, and now here it brings out the most positive, optimistic and happy outlook towards life. As it is ruled by Sagittarius, the natural 9th house of the horoscope, which is ruled by Jupiter, it brings out the best out of this nakshatra. And it goes into the Sagittarius Navamsha, so it makes these great combination for optimism and positivity in life. On the downside, this nakshatra has a tendency to get carried away quite easily. So they have to be careful what they are devoting their life to, or what causes they are connecting themselves to. makes a huge difference in their life. Second pada of Revati Nakshatra starts from 20 degrees of Pisces to the 23 degrees 20 minutes of Pisces. Okay, now it goes into the Capricorn Navamsha. Capricorn is a practical sign, and this really helps to give this dreamy nakshatra the dose of reality, stability with the realistic approach. This is one of the most practical pada for this nakshatra. Okay, here whenever you see malefic planets placed into this pada, they tend to make these people ambitious, and because of the Capricorn impact, it makes them practical, hardworking, and which is against the nature of the otherwise dreamy Pisces, dreamy, sensitive, and wealthy Pisces, or Revati, I meant to say. Okay, so in a way, the placement of Saturn or Mars into this pada gives best result, because Mars gets exalted here and Saturn goes into its own sign. Okay, next pada ranges from 23 degrees 20 minutes to the 26 degrees 40 minutes into the Pisces sign, and it goes into the Aquarius Navamsha. Here the Aquarius sign is the sign of letting go and, a kind of an absent-minded genius, which is a genius, but he is not into the practicality. The Aries sign of Aquarius is a genius sign. Now, Revati Nakshatra, third pada, Aquarius Navamsha. Okay, this Navamsha is very difficult to understand, and these people have a introvert nature and they don't tend to express their inner self. We oftentimes see this nakshatra, any planet placed in here, you will find it difficult to express it with whatever agenda it has in your chart. Okay, let's say you have Mercury placed in here. So you will experience that you don't like to communicate with people. And the lordship of Mercury in your chart will give you another clue about the area where you will feel this introvert nature. Next, the fourth pada of this nakshatra goes from the 26 degree 40 minutes to the 30 degrees of the Pisces sign, and it goes into the Pisces Navamsha. So any planet placed in this pada makes it Vargottama. Okay, let's say Venus is placed into the last few degrees of the Pisces sign. It makes them Vargottama Venus, and it tends to give great result. Okay, any planet placed in this nakshatra, this pada will give great result to it. But the only challenge with this nakshatra is this pada is also a dreaming pada. Like it always likes to dream. Okay, because it has the ultimate Pisces impact. The Rashi is Pisces and pada is also Pisces. Okay, and let's say you have moon placed in here, or you have Mercury placed in here, which otherwise gets debilitated, is getting Vargottama. So all these things you have to look for in this pada of the nakshatra. Okay, but one of the challenge with this pada is this is going to be the Gandanta pada. Okay, and the problem here is we are ending our journey here and it's going into the Gandanta. You can say it's entering into Aries, but in a way it is coming to an end into the Pisces. Okay, so any planet placed in here, you have to analyze it thoroughly, because it is giving you the mixed result of Vargottama and being at the Gandanta point. So yes, this was Revati Nakshatra as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you want to learn Vedic astrology, these two videos on your screen will help you to do the same. And if you want to learn Vedic astrology step by step, I am conducting 33 days Vedic astrology bootcamp. Link is in the description. I'm waiting for you on the other side of the bootcamp. Namaste. Sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibes. See you in the next videos. Love and peace.